gamer family! Why are you using the duck?
I didn't even mean to click that.
I did item prep. Without a magic user, this is gonna be interesting. Just saying. Yeah. I need to get Lelina fast. The enemy has broken into the castle. How could Debius have failed against them? Were those alien mercenaries that skilled? Or was the Lycian army larger than we expected? Whatever the case, they have broken into the impregnable castle Ostia. We must defeat them here, or we'll be a laughingstock in Bern. You, over there. Yes, General. If the troops take defensive positions throughout the castle, particularly around the throne room, we must not allow the Lycian army any further into the castle. Of course, General. One other matter. I want you to have Lelina quietly assassinated during the battle. What? I thought we were to keep her alive. I felt she might be a valuable hostage. But many of our rebel soldiers still swear loyalty to her. If we openly use her as a hostage, the soldiers may turn. Yeah, that's the case, General. Would they not also turn if we assassinate her? That's why I said to do it quietly, isn't it? Kill her discreetly, and say that she was hit by a stray arrow. We're gonna hold the enemy responsible. Now go! Yes, General. General Roy of Foray, I presume.
Who are you? An enemy?
No, I'm on your side. My name is Astolfo. I used to work here in the service of the Marquess. What kind of work were you doing here exactly? You certainly got dressed like a servant. The best knows you, don't you think, old man? I'm a spy, you see. I gather information, steal things, check on people, things like that. And explains it. I'm not much of a spy, if you can tell. I work for the noble at first glance, am I? I've been running around like Lycia gathering intelligence for about a month now. When I heard about Arafin, I got back as quickly as my legs would allow. And what do I find? Well, those mutton heads, the Gans and Debias inciting rebellion. I can save Lord Hector, but I won't let them take Lady Lelina.
And you'll join us? Do you know where Lelina is?
Of course. Finding that stuff out is my job. Lady Lelina is locked in a small room in the heart of the castle, and Legans is sitting on the throne, like he owns the place.
We have to hurry then. We must defeat the rebels and save Lelina before Narcian arrives from Bern.
Yeah, sounds about right. Just shove Marcus in my issues, because he's capable. And then he can finish off the enemy. Alan did not get a kill at all last video. Yeah, he's on level 8. What level are the enemies right now? Okay, yeah, okay. They are starting to get a higher level, so that means I'm gonna start getting more XP though. That's nice. Also means I'm gonna get yoinked in the butt.
Isn't Alan Roy's father?
No, Ellawood is.
Oh.
No.
They look very similar.
No, they don't. No. So Astolfo is Chad, but more of a Chad. Because he actually has levels.
So he's a Giga Chad?
I guess, yeah. You say that. I don't really use thieves in non-Fire Emblem engaged Fire Emblem games. So just make sure you move Lelina every turn, because she's only ever going to have that one archer trying to kill her. So, what's all the... since James isn't here, what's all that noise? Is there a battle going on? I wish I could see outside this chamber. As long as you always move her, that one guy should almost always be the only one actually attacking her, so... just move her every turn, and she will not die. Yo! Okay. She really won't die. But the enemy does stupid crap like that. I believe I get a hero's crest this chapter. Now, that to me begs the question of, am I gonna early promote Rutger? And the answer to that is, I don't know. Am I? I'll probably keep the hero crest on him. Oh, wait. I guess I already have a hero crest, don't I? I can't remember. I actually don't remember. Is that the promotional item for him? I think it is. I want people to actually get level ups. I want people that I'm using to get level ups. I want Marcus and Zealot to draw out those guys. Oh, I don't have a whole lot of range attack, huh? Nice. I guess I'll have Diek kill that guy. Yeah. Because Diek will actually be useful. See, a lot of people complain about Fire Emblem 6 having slog maps, and typically I actually quite like this game's map design. That being said, this map is the definition of slog. It's maps like this that give this game a bad reputation. It really is.
That's a lot of boulders you guys have to fight.
I mean, I guess, nah, it's actually not that much higher than the previous map.
Huh.
It really isn't. It just looks that way because it's all in hallways, which means I have to go through them, where the previous map was a lot more open, so they were more spread out. Although this actually may be more enemies. That was an awful level up, oh my goodness. Yeah, Project Ember, I don't love all the things it does, but one thing I do love that it does is it puts doors here. Again, Project Ember, inventing doors. Because it's so handy. See, that's my biggest issue with this map. It's just, you have to go in the full circle, and it's just so annoying. Do I have, yeah, I want to steal the door key. Never know when you're gonna need a door key, and that gives them level up, I believe. Oh, not level up, I meant XP, but it wasn't that much, actually. Yeah, I won't to be taking Saul Goodman too much more anymore. I would like to get to 8x this chapter, which is why, this video, which is one of the reasons why I'm kind of playing fast, is I would like to do 8x. Just so that next video we can start on the Western Isles arc. Which to me has some of the best maps in this game. I like every single Western Isles map. Besides the Gaiden. By Western Isles map, I just mean 9 through 14. Because I guess technically chapter 16 is a part of the Western Isles, and that one... Did I say through 14? Sorry, through 13. 14's abysmal, worst map in the game. 16 also sucks. But 9, 10, 9, both versions of 10 and 11 I like. I like 12. It's not my favorite map, but I do like 12. 13 I enjoy quite a bit because you get Milady, which is one of the best units in the game, especially in hard mode. 15 I also kind of like because you get Percival. This is what we're starting to get some of the best units in the game. We get.
I'm trying so hard to make it go to the music.
Okay. So I think the guy had a night killer and I wasn't paying attention. Marcus is alive. It's just... Ouchie. Yes! He took the bait! He attacked Chad! He took the bait! Oh, I am a Chad myself! And Noah actually probably wouldn't have died anyways. Am I about to get Ogier and Gwendolyn? No, that's next turn, I guess. Holy crap. Was that smart of me to not pay attention like that? Heck to the no! It was brain dead, in fact. But did it end up costing me anything in the end? No, because I'm one lucky guy. I'm just one lucky guy, YouTube. I'm just a lucky guy trying to make my way through Chapter 8 of Fire Emblem, The Binding Blade. Released for the Game Boy Advance in 2002 by Nintendo Intelligent Systems. In Japan. Only in Japan. If you want to play this and you don't live in Japan, very soon you'll be able to play it for $50 a year. With the Nintendo Switch Online expansion pass, as long as you get the Japanese version, which you just need a Japanese Nintendo account, then you can go to the Japanese eShop. You don't even need a Japanese Nintendo account. You just gotta change the location of your Nintendo account to Japan. Then you go to the eShop, and then you can just download all the Japanese versions on the online services. I'm gonna read all these failures. Sir Bart, it's a dead end. It's Walter's creation. We can break it down if we hit it with our weapons. I wonder where Lady Lelina is. I have a pretty good idea where she might be. I've known this castle for a long time. I do wonder what's causing all the noise now. The Lycian army, perhaps? My brother must be with them. We can't be sure he's still alive. You best keep your hopes low. Ah, yes, you're right. Sir Barth, must you be so aloof? Bors, oh my goodness, Bors is dead. I have killed her brother. It's Gwendolyn's only brother. We must always stand firmly in something. But it's all right. Oh, yeah, Sir Barth is right. As a knight of Ostia, you must always remain calm. The matter's not how grave the situation. Understood, Gwendolyn? Yes, sir. I am going to kill both of those knights because they suck. Ogier is the only one I'm going to let live, and that's just so I can have the items. The rest of the other two do not matter. They just do not matter. They aren't good. So I will kill them as a sacrifice to the Fire Emblem gods. Plus they're armor knights. See, I know it sounds like I hate armor knights, but Louis and Engage is one of my favorite units to use, and he's, guess what? An armor knight.
What?
I said he's an armor knight. One of my favorite Engage characters is an armor knight. So despite how I'm going on a killing rampage of every armor knight I see in this game, it's just because they suck in this game. I might use Douglas though, because he's a pre-promote. And I have to go through so much pain to just get him, I might as well use him. Man, this chapter is a slog. I like this game a lot, but this map, YouTube, it makes me not want to say I like this game. Cool. The meat shields are at the ready. How long till the thief gets to that room, eh? As you can see, I'm just moving everyone as fast as I can. Because I want to do 8x this video, because two reasons. One, I just want to get it over with. And two, because of the ending screen, like how I do the map themes at the ending screen, I want to be able to have a video that ends with the Gaiden one and the Fog of War end screen. Yeah. So for logistics, too. In case you're wondering, am I going to use Ogier? I'd rather put down the game and stop playing it than use Ogier. That's how bad Ogier is. Did I not give her Ellen's heal stave yet?
Who's your least favorite character in this game?
Barth. Who I'm trying to kill. Actually, Gwendolyn's first. For the record, YouTube, on the death counter, I'm gonna abbreviate Gwendolyn as Gwen. I actually think she's just Gwen in Heroes as well, so that works. Okay. I'm just gonna add Barth to the death counter now. Oh, that's annoying. Crap. YouTube, I may or may not be making a cut here because it's a pain in the butt having to fix the death counter and make it actually look good. No, I don't want that. I want it to be different. Duplicate that. Start it at Lou. Boom. There we are. Oh, almost. I'm gonna move Trek to the one below. No, I'm not. I'm just going to add the Chapter 7 tag there. Shrink it down like that. Shrink it down like that. There! And now I have plenty of room for more death counters. Isn't that just swell? No, don't kill Chad. Kill Gwendolyn instead. Gwendolyn's dead. Kill Barth instead. Anyways, yeah, this map doesn't have a lot going on. So Seth, talk about something.
What's better, Jekyll and Hyde or what's another one?
I guess the answer is just Jekyll and Hyde then. No, don't attack Merlinus. Attack Barth.
What's a good horror musical that's a comparison to that? That's not Sweeney Todd.
I mean, it's Jekyll and Hyde's not really a horror musical, though. I don't think that's a good way to describe it.
Jekyll and Hyde versus Rocky Horror, I guess?
I don't know Rocky Horror.
Weird.
I mean, I guess maybe you could count like something like Little Shop as a horror show, but I don't really think it is. Okay, when I first got the horse later, it almost made it sound like for some reason it was effective against armors, which is why I was confused and why I actually checked that, because I was like, hey.
Well, Jekyll and Hyde versus Little Shop.
Oh, Little Shop. Then. Yeah, Little Shop then. Little Shop's awesome. I love Little Shop. Little Shop's so catchy. Has great music.
Wow.
And it's just really fun to watch. I have seen Little Shop in New York. It's a great show. Great show.
Yeah, to be honest, with Rocky Horror Picture Show, that one's a weird show.
I don't know it, so I really can't talk about it.
I remember when me and a few friends got together to, because one of our friends was, they had not seen the movie before. They had not seen anything regarding Rocky Horror before, so we had the pleasure of showing them, and we had the pleasure of seeing their reactions after showing it.
So is it like a horror show? Because I didn't know that.
I don't even know how to describe it. I mean, it has horror elements, but it's more of like a
thriller type thing.
Weird show. It's kind of burlesque, but it's like horror comedy burlesque mixed into one, and like sci-fi, I guess.
It actually sounds like a pretty interesting show. Not gonna lie. I mean, it is a famous show, so.
Yeah.
I mean,
the movie was weird. I can't imagine how weird.
Is the movie actually even remotely decent, though?
I'm not quite sure how I describe it. Tim Allen's the one who plays the
Tim
villain.
Allen?
Yeah. Or no.
Who?
The guy who played, not Tim Allen. Him, the guy who played Pennywise in the first It.
Oh, the first one, the original movie? I don't know.
Yeah. Tim.
By the first It, do you mean It Part 1 in 2016 or like the 90s TV movie?
90s.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who played Pennywise? Tim Curry. That's who it was. Yeah, Tim Curry was the one who played Dr. Frankenfurter.
Frankenfurter, did he just say?
Yeah.
Dr. Frankenfurter. Okay, Marcus, let's get you down there, you absolute chat of a man. Go save Lelina. And you go heal Roy, because he's dying and he needs your help.
Have you done any shows yet?
What do you mean?
Like in college and stuff
Oh,
like
I'm
that?
done acting.
Huh.
Done acting, never again. Actors are a bunch of entitled pricks. So someone who wants to make movies. And has been was an actor for years. Most actors are fine.
Yeah.
It's just there's definitely you have a large group of actors who think they're like better than everyone else, and like that's especially like really bad in like a college setting, I'd imagine.
Hollywood.
Yeah. Except they're actually better than everyone. That's a joke. They're not actually better than everyone else.
I feel like some movies should use like stage actors.
A lot do. A lot of film actors start out as stage actors. Patrick Stewart. A lot of the British ones started out on stage. Less so like American actors, but a lot of the British ones do. It's one of the reasons why British actors are, for the most part, better than American ones.
That's true, and a lot of their movies are more iconic.
That's not true. Their movies are not more iconic. You probably can name like 5 British movies. It's just they're very intertwined with Hollywood as well. Because Hollywood likes hiring British actors because they know how to act.
Yeah.
And for the most part, they're less likely to be assholes as well. To my knowledge, a lot less of them are, involved in like giant scandals.
That's true.
So,
A lot of like Hollywood is involved in drama.
I mean, that's just acting as a profession. Come on, Barth, die faster. I'm just gonna park Alan there until he eventually succeeds. How much health do doors have in this game?
How much health do doors have?
That's actually a wall, not a door. The point still stands. How much HP do walls have in this game? Oh my goodness.
The wall's the strongest character?
I mean, this wall has more health than anything else I've fought in so far, so yeah. I guess. I don't know. I guess. Oh my goodness. Come on, Barth, die already! Bro? Okay, you have vulneraries. I'll just let you sit there until they're all dead. Okay, is the wall gonna die now? Yay! Let's attract this enemy.
So you've officially rescued Lilina?
Yes, I've officially rescued Lilina.
Good.
And now that Lou's dead, I wasn't actually going to use Lilina. I mean, I always have used Lilina in the past because I like her more than Lou. But Lou's technically supposed to be objectively better or whatnot because she starts at level 1. Although her magic's already just as high. Although she's a lot more of a glass cannon than Lou is, technically, as well. But Lou's dead, so I don't really have any other choice. What the hell?
Well, you're weak on that character now.
Yeah, I noticed. Thank you. Is it like a killer? Oh, yeah. It's a killer lance. Damn it, Lilina can't reach. Lilina can't reach. So yay. Anyways, let's see what that guy's range is so I can just move out of it so that Lilina can kill him. Like I want. And get XP. Like I want. There. Okay. Josh?
Hello.
Oh,
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Pretty good.
That guy doesn't have a javelin, does he? Okay, good. I'm in the process of killing another armor knight for you, Josh.
Yours or the enemy? Oh.
Both,
Huh.
technically, actually, right now.
Also, we rescued Lilina.
Don't know who that is. But good job.
So Josh, in D&D, are we able to like gain more XP? Not like just temporary?
You gain a level at a time.
Okay.
Normally, you gain permanent XP, but that's just one of the rules to do it. I'm doing it another way.
Okay.
Yeah. So, epic gamer moment? Or like... Yeah.
What chapter are you on?
8.
Out of?
More than 8.
I see. You're not very
How many
far.
chapters are in this game?
There's 24 main maps, but then you have the final map, which is just final map. It doesn't have a number. And then there's a bunch of guided maps as well. Let's throw a wrench in a little shingish. Okay, come on. Actually hit, please, Alan. Thank you!
I just read a news headline saying Disney could be moving to Nevada.
Bro, don't listen to news articles, bro. Anyways, time to move Alan away. He killed one of them, and that's enough, and oh my goodness. As you can see, I've created a little bit of a cluster frick. And it's all to train Lilina. It's all to train Lilina. So I just need to make sure that nobody else can attack Lilina, or else I'm a little bit dead inside. Because she's my only magic user now. That I killed, what's his face? Lou. That's what's his face.
Don't die inside.
I feel like I've heard. I muted for a little bit, but I feel like I've heard that Disney is moving to every state by this point, with every news outlet.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I search up Disney is moving to, I see Atlanta, New Orleans, Louisiana, North Carolina, Georgia, Texas, Nevada, North Carolina, and Florida. That doesn't make sense.
They're already in Florida.
That's what the government wants you to think.
Oh, it's the one. It's relating to how they want to move California employees to Florida.
Oh. I thought you were meaning like the whole theme park. I was like, how? Disney World is already there, so.
Did you hear they wanted to make another park?
They've wanted to make another
Where?
park for decades.
Yeah, but yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Guess how long session 0 was yesterday?
How long?
I think it was like 4
Wow.
hours.
Yeah.
Now I'm glad I was at work, because that sounds way too long.
Oh.
Because that's like as long as the actual thing's gonna be.
Yeah, it wasn't, entirely get down to business. It was definitely a lot of diverging, but
Eat the Huns.
yeah.
Ha! Ha!
You said get down,
Ha!
so I had to.
Ha! Ha!
I'm sure Alex, whenever I do like a one-on-one, it'll take like a lot less time, like maybe like an hour and a half.
Oh yeah. Hopefully
Yeah,
not even that long.
Brandon, a gnome, has 25 HP.
He's a
He went
gnome.
He went for a gnome armor knight, pretty much.
Armor Knight.
It's pretty much the equivalent of an armor knight. He's a paladin.
I thought paladins were magic, more magic-y in D&D.
They have more magic than your average user.
Is he able to heal us?
He has some healing he can do per round of combat.
As long as we're not complete SOL.
I think I will be giving some healing items. I won't be giving everyone a healing item, but I'll give some people some healing items. So yeah, hopefully it'll work out.
Yeah, hopefully I don't want to die.
And then Ethan has like 13 HP. But he
Yeah.
also has like flying ability.
How much HP do I have though?
You haven't done it yet, so
Oh, heck yeah, so I have infinite as far as I'm concerned.
as far as you're concerned, yeah, probably.
Because I'm a
I mean,
dragon.
you will have like
I'm dragging these nuts around. Oh, got him.
you will probably have like fire breathing.
I don't know what I'll have. I just hope I'm cool.
Well, you're a dragon.
I hope my character's cool just like the real me. Yeah, baby! Thank you very much for your applause. I know, I'm the hottest man you know. I'm the greatest guy you know. And all around, am really epic gamer. I know, I'm just that awesome. Thank you,
So-
your applause, it makes me all tingly inside.
So far,
And down there. But thank you very much for your applause.
so far you have 2 tanks, like 3 glass cannons, and one of your tank is a semi-healer. So it's gonna be fun.
So who are all of our characters?
Epic Guy 1, Epic Guy 2, Epic Guy 3, James, Epic Guy 4.
What are you asking?
What are all of our characters? Like, I know that I'm half elf, but
Right,
I know that like Brandon's gnome and that Ethan is bird thing.
right.
Gamer, the enemy doesn't kill him this turn. Awesome, awesome, epic. Epic gamer man. Epic gamer. Epic gameroid. What?
Alex?
You may be asking, what's a gameroid? Something like a hemorrhoid, probably. I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know. What, you think I know things? Yeah, baby! See, this map's a slog, but then part of it's also because I'm training up Lolina. Okay, he has a javelin. I don't really want her to be able to get hit, so I'll do that. There we go. At least the map's actually almost done. Yeah. A whole lot of the map now is just gonna be killing these remaining enemies and, getting all the items. Awesome! People are actually starting to get level ups. Yes! Thank you for not killing! Oh, you are so chattily chatting this. Chad. Does he? Yeah, he doesn't even kill Elena. Oh, this is brilliant. And she guaranteed kills him. What are you doing? What are you, what was, What was the, What were you, humming? I don't know what I said sus that time. I don't feel like I've been sus today. Yeah. I mean, I know I'm typically a very sus person, but not today. I haven't been very sus right now. Other than the family of 5.
Anyways,
Family of 5?
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, what? What? No! Oh, crap, that's actually really bad.
Deserved.
So, here's where we have a little trickaroony. If I don't reset, because it's not an Iron Man anymore. If I don't reset, I can't actually get the good ending.
So Lilina's dead?
Not anymore! Time to rewind. It's rewind time.
Yeah.
Okay, YouTube, quickly showing. Yeah, before I could kill Barth, Ogier died. So, yay! That means I lose out on steel lances and all that, but oh well. Darn. Okay, YouTube, I don't remember there being that many reinforcements last time, but there's one more enemy left, and I swear to God. Anyways, let me heal Zealot so that he can tank a critical if he needs to, because that guy does have a killer lance. Yeah, Roy's kind of a little underleveled now, so I'm gonna want to try and use him on the next map. Cool.
Alex, how would you feel if they made a Fire Emblem movie?
See, what makes Fire Emblem worth playing is the gameplay. Not the most Fire Emblem movies don't have a good story. So you want to know what the Fire Emblem movie is? Freaking Lord of the Rings. If I wanted a Fire Emblem movie, I'd watch Lord of the Rings because it's close enough. That's what you. Fire Emblem with a good story without its gameplay would be a Lord of the Rings knockoff. So I'd watch the Lord of the Rings. So no Fire Emblem movie, please. Because it's redundant. The crap's redundant. It doesn't need to exist. Because Lord of the Rings would be better anyways.
Have you guys seen the Super Mario Brothers movie yet?
Yes, I've seen it. I saw it like... I saw it before you were born.
Well, you work at the movie theater.
Yeah. See, what makes my comment funny is I'm the youngest one here. I hate that fact, but I am the youngest one here. As y'all are both dinosaurs in comparison to me. Sethless is 10 days and, yeah. Is that guy not gonna move? Because if not, Easy Lelina bait! Or Roy bait. Which one's... no, still Lelina. She's still a lower level. See, her magic's already double what Lou's was. Because she's a glass cannon. That's her as a unit. Oh, damn. Okay. I'm just gonna move them to the south. Essentially, all I gotta do is get all the chests. I'm trying to decide if I want to put 12x in this, 8x in this video or make it its own, possibly. I don't know how long that map will take. Probably not long. But I don't think I have time to do it in this video. Because I think it would take too long. That was critical, huh? Roy, how do you do against this guy? Oh, you almost kill him. You almost kill him, so let's just quickly put Alan on him. And then I'll let Roy get the kill. Because I'm that awesome. Yeah! Go, Roy. What? Does he not have a... He does have a range attack. Oh, there's a talk event. Seth.
Yeah. Oh, Selena.
Roy? Is it really you?
Yes, it's me.
You came! Thank you so much!
I'm so glad you're unhurt. Here, take this spell. Here, take this spell tome. Use it to defend yourself for the time being.
I already have 3, you idiot! Where did Roy get the money to afford that sucker? That's like out of his price range. Rutger in this game is the boss killer though because he's like a Myrmidon, which means he actually has hit rate, unlike literally everyone else, because it's hard to hit guys on thrones. So, how do you do, Rutger? I imagine you do pretty good. Oh god, not even. Not even you do good. Okay, Zealot, I'll have you start with a steal. Okay. Not even you do good. That's the hardest part of this game. Bosses are actually scary. Lady Lelina, I see the assassination failed. The guns. Why? Times are changing, my lady. I won't be left in the dust. I'm not like Lord Hector. He was too foolish to accept the obvious. Hush yourself. I will not let you insult my father!
Dang.
What? What is that for?
Her father.
Yeah, Lord Hector. We miss you, Lord Hector. You were an epic gamer when you were alive. Dogs of the Lycian army, come! I shall cut you down where you stand. Let's get a couple more units in here that might be able to actually deal damage. Anyways, I think there's at least one. Ooh, a silver axe. That'll get good money at the store. Secret book. Ooh la la. Boom. Boom. I'll just put you like that for now. Let's have you go. Let's have you get it going, Rutger. Yeah, you go, boy. Sweet, and I can have Lelina kill. For even more experience. She missed. Roy didn't.
Well,
How? You already be crushed by Bern. How can you fight with such conviction. Level up. He got strength. Wow. And the final 2 chests. And we are finally done with this map. Hot dog. We finally retaken the castle, Alina. That's your character, not mine.
We've finally retaken the castle, Alina.
Thank you, Roy. I'm glad that my father didn't have to go to the trouble.
Huh?
Roy, is my father still in Arafen? I heard there's a horrible battle there. But how much longer will he be?
Alina, you haven't heard?
This is thumbnail image.
Oof.
I need the tear stick. Okay, I'm gonna use the tear stick. Oh man. I broke it again! I made it come out. Oh. Oh, I'm crying. Thumbnail image. Oh. Heard what?
Lord Hector passed on.
What?
I'm sorry. By the time we arrived at Castle Arafin, it was already under Bern's control.
It's not your fault. Don't apologize.
Lord Hector had been fatally wounded when we arrived. If only we had gotten there sooner, we could have helped him.
No. I was prepared for this. I'm the daughter of a warrior. I've been taught to steel myself in times such as these.
Alina,
Everyone kept it from me. They didn't want to hurt me. But I'm strong. I can handle this.
Alina, you don't have to hold back.
Wait, so she's not even gonna cry? I used the tear stick for nothing? Roy,
We'll get through this. I'm here for you.
I'm getting toilet paper. I want to try and speedrun 8x because I don't want to do it next video because I don't like it. So we're gonna go. We're gonna keep going. We're not even at 50 minutes yet in this video, so that's okay. Roy vowed to protect Alina. With Bern coming full force, however, Roy's army is no equal. Therefore, he decides to try and obtain a legendary weapon. He thinks it best to obtain it before Bern manages to get their hands on it. Alina shows them a cave on the outskirts of Ostia, where a legendary weapon is hidden. The cave, located on the foot of a volcano, will be no small obstacle for Roy. And what will be a small obstacle for Roy is the fact that I cannot see. See, typically you can like split your army and like get all the guys in the lower south. I'm not going to. I don't think it's worth it. I don't need you anymore, Saul, creepy man. What I do need, however, is a tissue.
Josh, how's the D&D going?
Well,
That's good.
Ugh. If you couldn't tell, YouTube, Barth is dead. Like, actually dead.
Who is?
Barth.
Oh.
Yeah, him. I know, right? He's not very remarkable. No one even noticed. Yeah. Let's do this, sucker. Chapter 8X, the Blazing Blade. You know, like Fire Emblem 7. That it's called the Blazing Blade. Hahaha. Someone read this guy.
Boss! An army's in the cave.
What? How many of them are there?
No, boss. Not too many, I hope.
It's strange, though. The lords of Lycia have bigger fish, to fry the bandits like us.
Well, what do we do?
I don't know. I don't think they know much about this cave. Just load a bunch of the lava guys just to get rid of them. Roy, this way! The legendary weapon is on the other side of the flaming crevice.
Alina, are you alright? Have you already come to terms with everything?
Well, maybe not just yet, but I can't afford to be in sorrow. Ostia needs me to protect it, just as it needed my father before me.
I'm just glad you're alright, Lilina.
Only because you're with me, Roy.
What? Did you just say something?
I think you need your hearing checked. Let me know. Let me tell you about that weapon. The sword was used by Roland himself, one of the 8 legends, as well as your father, but that wasn't written yet.
Roland, the first Marquess of Ostia?
Exactly. He's my ancestor. The sword is called Durandal, the Blazing Blade.
Durandal. The name has a strange echo to it. So Roland used Durandal to fight the dragons during the Scouring?
As the legend goes, and I also say after the war ended, Roland returned to his home of Ostia. He raised Durandal high above his head, and the earth scorched by the flames of war suddenly blossomed with life again.
Wow. That sword has quite the story to it.
Yeah. It's a weapon that can defeat dragons, so it must have some exceptional powers.
Oh yes, I heard that a group of bandits has made its base here. Will the sword be alright? Might the bandits have taken Durandal?
Oh no, don't you worry yourself about that. Only descendants of Roland know how to remove Durandal from its sheath.
That's reassuring. All that's left then is to rid this cave of the bandits and take Durandal.
Anyways, YouTube, I'm crying. See, I wasn't gonna go over here and kill these guys, but they're a little scary. Do you have like a killing edge or something? No, you don't. And I don't want to approach over there. I'll let them come to me. I'll let them come. Come. Get it? This is where you're supposed to use the soundboard. Okay, I was thinking sus, but that works. A little late at this point. No, YouTube doesn't remember what I said and how sus it was anymore. Oh my god.
I think they know.
Are you like laughing using it?
It's creating a beat.
A beat? The only thing I beat is, I'm not
No.
gonna finish the joke. You're welcome. My beat!
No.
I already finished it because you did the sus. I mean, yeah. Ugh. What's your resistance? Can you survive? Yeah, you're fine. I'll put Ward down there. Y'all are going wicked wild. Wickedy wildy, wicked wild, wicked wild, wicked wild, wicked wild, wild, wicked 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 wild, wild. That hurt my soul. I just keep hearing bloink bloinks. So what are y'all's doing? Oh my god! My nose! It's still running!
Then you better go catch it.
Shut up! No! Get out of here! Don't talk to me! Or my family ever again! Unless it involves a Fire Emblem recording session, then you're allowed to talk to me.
I see. Business as usual.
Don't say business as usual. Don't say that. Okay, Rutger. I believe in you. To kill this guy. Yeah. Oh, God. Maybe I should go catch my nose. Where's the toilet? There's the toilet. Oh, there we go. See, I wasn't gonna kill all these guys, but, like, sure, maybe, I guess, might as well. Oh, you have a hand axe. I kinda don't, both you do, I kinda don't want to leave Lolita there, then. Will one of them kill Lolita? Let's find out. Has 15. They're not gonna double. She has enough defense. She'll survive. She's almost level 8. Which is really nice. Because I, like, just started using her. And she's already almost caught up to my other units. Which is really awesome. It makes it really easy. She's already about as good as Lou was, thanks to all those damn reinforcements in the last map. I think I played the last map faster, which is, I think, one of the reasons why there were more reinforcements. Because if it's anything like, most Fire Emblem games, it kind of has dynamic reinforcements, but if you take too long, you may not get all of them. So maybe that's what happened. I don't know. I don't know. Do I know? Do I know? Do I know YouTube? No, I don't.
That is a great question.
The only real question is, how hot is Alex really? The answer will blow your mind.
Great.
See, this map's pretty easy. It's just a little boring, I guess. It's not hard. I always use this map as a grinding time for Lolita, although she's already a lot stronger than she normally would be in my playthrough by now, so. I don't really have to put a lot of effort into making her stronger, because, yeah. The problem is with Lolita is, again, glass cannon. She gets hit, she breaks, she shatters. Although even then, yeah, her defense is 2. She can't take a hit. So I'll probably give her some defense stat boosters. Once again, Draco Shield It'll either go to her or Milady. Ugh. Oh gosh. Ugh. Well, the video's at an hour, I think. I don't know. This will probably be like one of the longest ones in the series because I'm overly ambitious with how much I want to get done in it. You know. I want to kill you with Roy.
Why does the fire look like a face?
It doesn't. That's why. Do you, like, need to get psychiatric help? See, if you notice, YouTube, I'm actually using 2 pre-promotes right now. And see, if I didn't get so much of my army killed, I would probably get rid of Ward if I still had Shauna. So I'd still be using Zella and Marcus. That's because they're good in this game. And remember, I'm not playing this on hard mode either, YouTube. I'm just bad at this game. But remember, I also don't pretend that I'm good at this game. I know I suck. I know I suck. You don't need to comment down below of like, this Alex guy's a freaking loser. He should go piss off and play something else. He should go play some baby games instead of the Fire Emblem.
I'm going to comment exactly that.
Good. I accept all comments, no matter how negative they are, because they still help the algorithm in the video. The algorithm.
Even on that Mario Kart video.
Okay, it depends on what the comments are. If they're like actually like insulting me physically or like vocally, okay, then I get a little more pissy because like, bro, shut up. Just say you don't like the video, move on with yourself, dumbass.
Exactly.
Zella is so good. I can't get him killed though. I actually need him. If I get him killed, I'm gonna have to take the Sakai route. I don't want to take the Sakai route. Because it's not Sakai. I mean, it's not Sokay. It's not okay, okay? It's just not okay. See, I'm already a good majority done with this one. I know there's gonna be a little bit of a story after this map finishes, technically, but it's okay. So, Lolita's level, I do want to get her to level 8 by the end of the chapter, by the end of the map. I also, like, want to make sure I don't kill her, because that would really suck. Although she can die now! I just couldn't let her die last chapter because then you couldn't get to this map. Okay, I gotta do a bathroom speed run. I'll be back. Okay, so what's a poppin' in the chat? What are we talking about?
What?
Were you all not saying anything while I was gone?
Nope.
No.
Oh, come on. Man, Seth, you're fired as my editor again.
What about Josh?
He's not my editor.
Are you his editor?
I mean, you're not either, Seth, but you're still fired.
Oh,
Ooh,
it's rough, buddy.
Josh. We're both fired as editors.
No, I never
No,
said that
you
Josh
did.
was. I just said you were.
Wahoo! Still have a job.
I mean, you're not my editor, so you technically don't have a job, but you aren't fired from the job that doesn't exist. Oh, that's right. These guys don't want to move. I forgot. I knew some of them didn't, but I thought at least one of them would move. See, as you can tell, YouTube, the hit rates in this game are infuriating. I wish my units would actually hit. You're kidding me. Okay. Game. Okay. I see how it is. Fire Emblem 6, the Binding Blade for the Game Boy Advance, released by Nintendo in 2000 and whatever.
He said the thing. You did it. Yay.
I see how it is. Fire Emblem. I see that you want me to die and suffer a lonely death. I know, right? I don't want to die a lonely death, but Fire Emblem wants me to.
It's always the scream cutting out for me.
Yeah, I like how DX is able to, like, one-hit KO mages by using that weapon. So gamer. Okay, what was worthy there?
Huh?
I don't know, I'm trying to like see what's going on with my soundboard.
Is something going on with it?
Well, so you know, I've been talking about that thing where my name gets like highlighted. It's because when I use the soundboard, sometimes it'll think that I'm like still selecting one of the sounds, even though I'm not. Like it'll show a green outline around the sound.
I mean, I'm not hearing anything, so it's not that big a deal.
Okay.
The only thing I'm hearing is my own epicness. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're so epic, Alex. Oh, yeah. Another enemy that's not gonna flip and move? That's not sus! I'm awesome!
I think it was the moaning afterwards.
Did I moan?
You did a little moan.
I don't even remember anymore. I moan so often. Now that's an appropriate time to That's an appropriate use. You're welcome. I purposely gave it to you. I don't moan all the time.
What did you say?
I said I don't moan all the time. Well, would you rather me say, oh yeah, I moan all the time? Would you rather me say that? Because I don't think you would.
No, I was about to click the sus thing when you said you don't.
And then I'm gonna rescue you out because you got low. I knew you would get low. I just knew I could save you.
Can you go? You go down both.
Dong! I have one of those. Keep ringing me. Yet again, YouTube, the boss is a pain in the butt to kill. Sigh. How do you find yourselves in here? I'm afraid I can't let you go. Wait.
It's too bad.
Did I just see that he doubled? Oh gosh darn it, he doubled. Oh! Oh! Excuse me? Rutger! I might need to heal you first. Okay, Rutger. I believe in you. You just need to get critical. Oh, you could double? I thought you couldn't double. Oh, shoot, you can. I need to get 2 criticals. Okay, I need you to at least hit. Okay. What can I do to kill him now? Ooh, I would love Lilina to get the kill. Oh! Woohoo! A blast! I knew this would happen. Right, here it is!
So this is Durandal. It's enormous.
Just like something else.
I don't think many of us will be able to win it.
History has it that Roland was a small man. Any fighter skilled enough should be able to wield the sword.
And if I become better with the sword, I can use it as well.
Yeah, that's what it means, idiot.
Whoa.
Oh, come now. Have some confidence in me at least.
It's called flirting, Roy. Get used to it. Lord Roy, Bern's Wyvern Riders are out front of Castle Ostia.
What? They're here already?
This dialogue happens to Chapter 8 if you don't get the guided map. You must be Roy! I thank you for ridding me of that cretin Ligans. Now leave us yet to be, and we can all go home with our limbs attached.
No. Never. I'll never hand Ostia over to the likes of you.
Oh, you think you can bust up with that little sad group of yours? I will cut you open just as I did to Hector.
That's enough?
Who could it be? Oh, Gerald Darshian, Elysian has arrived from Etruria. I can see that, you fool! But why? You wanna read Percival, Seth?
Sir, I am Percival, Knight General of Etruria. Maid General Cecilia informed me that the Lycian army had requested Etruria's aid.
What? We are prepared for battle. Can those wyvern riders of yours stand against our might? You! I am Cecilia, Mage General of Etruria. Ostia is now under our protection. You! General Darshian, please control your temper. General Percival is one of the most skilled knights in Etruria. Combined with General Cecilia, we haven't a chance. I know that! We're leaving! Cecilia, what? We'll see who has the last laugh. My eyes still hurt.
Are you General Roy of the Lycian army? Yes, I am. I lead the Lycian army in Lord Hector's place. It's a pleasure. You have my sympathy for the current turmoil in Lycia. Our king also sends his condolences for Lord Hector. Thank you.
I did do a thumbnail image. It was me crying. That's right.
If you hadn't helped us, Ostia would be under Bern's control now.
Yeah, get good, loser.
You have no reason to thank me. I simply followed my king's orders. You should thank Cecilia. He defied the king until he agreed to help you.
Gamer!
He opposed the king? Yes. He put her neck on the line. Well, I must be off. Etruria calls. As one of the 3 generals of Etruria, it requires my presence.
See, what is with this game in threes? You had the 3 Wyvern generals, the 3 generals of Etruria. They had to argue that this game really has 3 arcs as well. You have the beginning arc and Lycia, you have the Western Isles arc, and then you have the let's go kill Bern arc.
Huh.
What's with this game in threes?
Cecilia, will you take care of loose end?
Oh, that's right, that's me. Yes, thank you, Percival. Leave the rest to me.
Wow, General Percival. Just his presence was intimidating.
Nervous, were you?
General Cecilia, it is good to see you again.
How are you, Roy? You look a little tired. Look at the bags
I'm
under his
fine.
eyes in the portrait.
Thanks to you. It could have been a calamity.
I'm glad we made it in time.
I'm sorry I put you through so much trouble.
Don't be. It will benefit Etruria for Ostia to go under our protection.
Benefit Etruria, how?
Bern's been increasingly aggressive, as you know. If Bern gains any further strength, the balance of power will be shattered. Still, we haven't been attacked, so we couldn't simply declare war.
So when we requested aid, it was justification to declare war on Bern?
Precisely. We only did what is best for our land. You needn't feel that you're in our debt.
If you insist. Regardless, please come in and meet the rest of the army.
He's grown so much in the short time since I last since I met with him last. He's maturing into a man, as all teenagers do, because that's just humanity. Anyways, YouTube, this is a longer video, which means it's ending.